nail besties, welcome to Beyond the Brush, a podcast all about the World Star Nail Artist Competition brought to you by Scratch Magazine. I'm your host, Winnie, at Winnie is Awesome. In this episode of Beyond the Brush, we have a very special guest joining us. She is the winner of Week 1's WSNA Challenge, hailing all the way from UK. It's Monika Kupień, everybody. Hi, Monika.
Hello.
You are looking all snazzy and happy and extremely tired.
I am as well.
In your studio. How are you, first of all? How are
very,
things?
very good. I'm very good. I'm
Good?
happy. I'm very good. A little bit tired, but
I think a little bit is you're being polite. I think
Yeah,
at
I'm
this
not good.
point you're probably just not getting any sleep.
well, yeah, 5:30 a.m. in the morning, finishing the second challenge. Not much sleep.
We don't need sleep, right? We'll sleep when we're
No,
dead.
we live off coffee and glitter.
Yes. I love that. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Monika. Like, when did you join the industry and what inspired you to pursue it as a profession?
I feel so old every time when somebody is asking me that question. Because it was, I think, August 1999 when I started.
Oh, wow.
So it's about, it's going to be 24 years very soon. Every time I have to count years because it's so far away, so I don't remember.
Oh my gosh.
And it basically happened by an accident. I always liked nails. Well, I used to bite my nails and put plasticine as I was a child to pretend I've got long nails. So I always been there. I always was thinking about it. But yes, I was working in this pizza place and I cut off my nail, sliced it off.
What?
Yeah, and then I was slicing something on this, like a cucumber slicer.
Yeah.
And sliced off my nail. So yeah, that's quite horror story.
Scary.
And then it didn't grow back really nice. So that was my beginning. That was my first nail. And then everything is a history.
Okay, so we have to thank the the cucumber slicer for
They are very dangerous.
bringing such a wonderful pro into our industry. Thank you, pizza slicer. Jeez. And then I guess you started nail school and then everything else was history.
Yeah, it was so long time ago.
Yeah.
Originally, I'm from Poland, and back then in Poland, we didn't have many courses to choose. There were 2 brands, which I knew about, and maybe 3 academies where I could go and learn. So, we didn't have internet. Well, I didn't have internet. We didn't have Facebook and stuff. So everything was much slower. Education was much slower, and you have to fight for everything. So, but because of that, I appreciate where I am right now.
Oh, that's so good. So you've been through it all since the beginning of days. I am just a baby compared to you then. Jeez, that's
much easier life then, which is good.
I guess that's how it's nice to see things getting better and evolving, right? It's not called nail technology for no reason. Technology is always evolving. So tell me, why did you choose to compete in World Star Nail Artists? There are so many competitions out there.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't think much before I entered, before I sent my photo and everything. I think I saw it on Instagram and I thought, that's cool. That's something new. Yeah. That sounds exciting. And I don't have to go anywhere because I'm so busy. I really don't have time for that. Yeah. So, and the theme for first nail was quite cool. And I thought I've got quite good idea. So I just sat down, did it, sent it, didn't expect a thing. So when I got an email, actually, I think my phone started pinging from Instagram notifications. I was quite surprised and very, very happy.
Yeah.
So again, my life is one big incident or accident. Everything is happening like it just happened. Yeah, it looked like really good concept, and I
Yeah.
thought, well, I would love to be a part of it.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Well, it's no accident. I have to tell you that right now. I think you have the drive, and like it's very clear that everybody in the final, like the semi-finalists, like the top 12, they are all all have drive. You all have the same drive. You all want the same thing, and you're all hard workers. And I think that's what's the most important thing you all have in common. That's so lovely. So you won the first ever WSNA challenge. The first ever challenge you won. And I have to tell you, Monika, every single person I spoke to were like, who is Monika? Where did she come from? Like, how come all of a sudden she's pulling out all these stops? Like, walk me through your thought process, because I know you submitted a video diary and you did the write-up, but I want you to tell our audience, like, walk us through your thought process from the beginning to the end. Tell us everything about it.
Well, first of all, I really liked the theme. I really liked that challenge. It was the best challenge for me. I do like to create nails for specific person or for specific occasion.
Yeah.
So that was challenge made for me.
Yeah.
I felt I have to show off a little bit because I was disappointed with myself after first preliminary challenge. It was quite hard time in my life, and I didn't focus on that, and I knew that my head wasn't in that space at that challenge. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna show them who Monika really is. And so from the beginning, when we found out about the challenge, I always do my research first. So of course I've seen all the interviews and videos, then I did my own research about every single lady, and I don't know, ideas just came. It's so hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's not that I've got like hidden plan in my head or something, what anyone else could have that. It just came. I was finding myself going to bed and then getting up because I have to write down something because idea just
Oh my gosh. So now you're dreaming about it. Not only are you thinking about it when you're awake, you have to dream about it.
Of you guys.
I hope they're not nightmares.
No, just nice nail dreams.
So you said your dad is a jeweler?
Yes, he used to be a jeweler. I remember as a child. So I'm from Gdańsk. Gdańsk is in a coast in Poland, and it's very, very famous of amber.
Yes.
So my father used to make jewelry, again, that was ages ago, with amber and silver. And I remember him sculpting roses of silver and adding amber somewhere there. It was amazing. Every single piece he made was handmade.
Yeah.
Again, I don't even know why I thought about this idea, why I thought about his jewelry. Maybe when I was watching the videos with our inspiring videos, loads of ladies liked jewelry, or they were, I thought, oh yeah, that's a good idea,
Yeah.
And this technique, I really like this technique. So I thought I'm gonna create nail like that.
Yeah, I know the judges were going crazy over your like slotting technique, slotting the colors underneath. You're just so brilliant, and this is what makes a good champion, I think, is showing us things that make you go, oh, wow, that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? And the way you explain things is just beautiful. I really want to commend you on that. Now, I know this was previous during our little conversation before we started the recording, like shrinking down 2 weeks worth of work is really hard into a 5 to 7 minute video. Right? Is there anything else that you would like to tell the audience? Like, what else would you like to add to it?
Well, first of all, can we have 10 minutes, guys? Please, pretty please. It's almost impossible. When I get ready for my challenge and when I create, I record everything. So then I've got hours of material. And to choose, I want to show them that technique. I want to show them that technique. I would like to show it for longer, or I have to speed it so you can see as much as it's possible. So more time would be amazing. But then for judges to sit and watch some of them for like half an hour, that's probably not the cool thing.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I understand. But I'm very selfish, so that's my point of view.
That's not selfish. That's us loving the art that, it came from your brain. So you kind of want to share everything that you have with the judges. So no, but it's really, I think it's a skill that requires a lot of training to shrink everything down to a 5-minute video. I think that's also a huge challenge, right?
To be honest with you, that was the part I was scared the most, editing videos. I'm horrible with sending emails, with doing transfer, with laptops. I hate that. So that was the part which I was scared the most. But then a few weeks before we started, it was my partner's birthday. And it was his big birthday. And I decided, because all our family, mine and his family, they are all back in Poland. And we didn't have a chance to do like a big party or something. So I asked all of them to shoot like short videos with happy birthday wishes, and then I edited it. So that was the best training for the competition. Finding out the apps and how to do it. So video was like a scary lion for me.
I bet. What are some challenges you faced aside from video during the challenge 1?
Just life. Life is getting in my way, Working 9:30 a.m. till 8 or 9 p.m. every day, like Tuesday to Friday, and then half day on Saturday, doing all jobs around the house, cooking, etc., and having a little bit of my private life. When we found out about second challenge, I actually was in London for a week, because I live in New York, so it's like 4-hour drive. At the training, and so first week was like cancelled for me. So for second challenge, I actually had just a week to do it when I got back to York. So it's just like, that's my biggest challenge, to finding time. Then I'm finding myself spending till 2 a.m. or like yesterday 5:30 a.m. to finish challenge or finish some part of my work. I'm earning for really good holiday. I can't wait my holiday.
Yes, it's gonna feel so good, and then you won't know what to do with yourself. I promise
I
you.
know.
That is going to.
I know that.
Yeah, it's going to be one thing. You're like, wait, no challenge this week? What am I supposed what am I supposed to do with myself?
I'm gonna be emailing you. What do you want me to do? Just give me some homework.
Oh, I'll give you something to do. Don't worry. So are you still working like servicing clients, or are you doing education right now?
So I'm working with clients full time. I used to be educator for many years back in Poland and then here in the UK, and everything changed for me in lockdown. And then after we reopened, I just wanted to focus on my clients, and I was kind of tired with teaching, but not in the very bad way. I would like to go back to it if something going to change slightly in our industry. But that's conversation like for a book, really, about regulations and all of that. So
of course.
So for now, yes, I'm working with my clients. I do help other techs quite a lot. So everybody who is competing or has problem with something and they know me, they know that they can always text me or give me a ring when they need like a cushion or shoulder to cry. But that's not the job that I'm just doing that as a person.
Don't you know you're also a therapist?
I know, we are.
We're everything. You're a videographer, a video editor, a producer, and a therapist. nail
That's 21st
professional.
century for nail professionals. Yeah, we have to know everything.
Right? This day and age, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to be in this industry right now because you
Mm,
have to be so well rounded. But I think that's what makes you do so well in WSNA because you need all those skills to go
yes.
through with the competition. So, as you mentioned, you didn't sleep until 5:30 a.m. It is now 6 p.m. your time. I hope you got some rest. You just handed in challenge 2 and you'll be getting challenge 3 today.
I
How
know.
crazy is that? How do you feel about challenge 2?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good. It was really good challenge, and that's the beauty of this competition.
Mm.
Every challenge is so different. You have no idea what to expect,
Yeah.
and they are also important.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like creating nails. I have to say, first challenge. Well, pre challenge was
Yeah.
the hardest for me, I think. But then first official challenge and the second challenge, all these themes are very important for nail techs. And
Yes.
yeah, so I feel very good. I feel very tired, but that's why I've got day off today, so I could
Yeah.
do basically nothing. And I can't wait to get an email with third challenge, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, it's coming. So
Can't
get
wait.
prepared. Prepare your bodies. Sleep a little bit, maybe.
Nah, I don't have time for that.
Nah, sleep is whatever. Yeah.
Nah.
So tell me, what is one interesting thing that people don't really know about you?
Well, that's a hard one. I think I'm an open book. I think,
You are?
I'm such a chatty. I like to talk and let people know me that I don't have secrets. But
Yeah.
maybe if you don't know me well,
Yeah.
you will not know that I'm not just a nail tech.
Mm.
Actually, I've got masters in cosmetology, which is
What?
still in beauty area because
Yeah.
I've got love for all beauty.
Yeah.
So all kind of treatments, everything about beauty, and doing masters in cosmetology gave me that practice in hospital with patients, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. So I'm not just a nail tech, but doing nails is my real love. Every time when I've got some opportunity to do something different, it's like I can't just drop it. It's my
Yeah.
life, it's my
Yeah.
passion, and it gives me chance to be creative. Nothing else
Oh.
in beauty industry isn't as creative as doing nails.
Yeah. No,
So
I
yeah, I think that's the
completely
only thing.
agree.
And as a Polish person, I don't drink vodka. I know everybody thinks that Polish people drink vodka. I'm not the one.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. I should be Italian. I prefer Aperol Spritz.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love what you said about nails and nail art because I think it's super versatile in the sense that you could do so much. There is just so much to do with
Mm.
nails, and that's just great. Now, I know you've competed before. This is not your first competition, and you're a master competitor. What would you say to someone who is thinking about competing? Like, what advice would you offer?
Definitely don't think twice. Just
Yes.
do it. You've got nothing to lose. What can you lose? Nothing. You can win. That's
Yeah.
big thing. If you
Yeah.
lose, you're gonna learn something from it. And believe me, I've got few trophies, but I didn't win in so many competitions. I cried many times and I was angry that I didn't win. Why I didn't win? I should win. But then when you sit down and really think about it, yeah, it wasn't perfect, wasn't it? But then you learn. You can
Yes.
ask question after, you can ask for a feedback, and most of the times they are really good feedbacks.
Yes.
Because we have to remember, most of judges, they've been in the same place years ago. So yeah, definitely don't think twice, just go for it.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet amazing people. Most of my friends are from nail industry. In UK, I've got a couple of friends, Daniel and
Yeah.
James. They are my best friends. We met because we were teaching for the same brand. And now
Oh.
they are my angels.
Yeah.
And even in the competition, probably not many people know about it, but Nicola, I won't try to say her surname because I'm probably gonna mispronounce it. She created Facebook group, like a close Facebook group on the beginning of the competition, and invited all of us so we can support each other.
Yes.
Really, when somebody is struggling with mental health or anything, we support each other there. So beauty industry, nail industry, it is beautiful, and there are some beautiful souls. So don't be afraid, compete. You will meet other nail techs, and you can meet best friends. Comps can open many doors. You can maybe do not imagine what opportunities are hidden behind these old doors, and you wouldn't dream of it. Through the competitions, I met many amazing educators. It's just go for it. And if you ever struggle, find me on social media. I'm always happy to help. I'm always happy to, I know at the beginning when I moved to the UK, because English isn't my first language, I really struggled with the rules for competitions because they are slightly different than back in Poland. And I had nobody to help me to, translate it to my English. So if you ever struggle, just send me a message, we can chat, and I can help.
Oh, I love that. So how different is it like in Poland compared to a competition like this? What's the difference?
Well, we don't have competitions like this in Poland. That's the thing.
Okay.
They're all live competitions.
Oh.
Very different thing is my favorite live category is fantasy nail art. And I used to do something like that back in Poland, but in Poland rules are very different. So at Nailimpia, for example, you can prepare everything and you take it there. In Poland, you can prepare your model, her outfit, but every single piece which is going to be touching the nail plate or nail tip or whatever has to be made or had to be made on the floor.
On site. Okay.
And you had 3 hours for that. So there are differences. Well, that's 2008 or 9. That was my last competition there. So fantasy competition. So probably things changed. So, but it was different and culture shock, So it was different.
And I bet it's really hard to adjust between a live competition versus an online competition. They all have their different challenges, right?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Crazy. Well, that's super
online
nice.
competitions are easy enough because you've got plenty of time.
Yes.
At the floor, you've got 30 minutes for gel polish and you have to be quick. So for beginners, I would say try yourself online first.
Yeah, online competition, it gives you extra time, but it also gives you extra time to doubt yourself. You know what I mean? Because there's so many things that you're like, oh, but what if I did it like this? So in a sense, it's good that we have 2 weeks in between each challenges, but also it's kind of tormenting that way.
Yeah, and we overthink. That's my thing. I'm overthinking.
I know. I always tell people overthinking is my superpower. It's one of my greatest skills in life. Oh my gosh. Those are such great advices, and how nice of you to offer up your services like that. That's so nice.
We just have to help each other. We all have been there. We all have been at the beginning of that path. Why not to make it easier for everybody else?
Exactly. I think
I got loads of help. I had amazing educators. I was blessed enough to be taught by Tom Holcomb. I had the best educators ever. So I want to give back. I
love that.
A lot. So
I think that's the beauty of our industry. I know there's always a stigma with the nail profession world. It's like, oh, they're all catty, people hate each other, there's so much drama, but really
there are some, but don't focus on that. It's waste of time and energy to focus on that. It's so many beautiful things in our industry. We should focus on that and just ignore trolls and mean people.
Agreed.
We don't need them.
Agreed. They don't exist. We don't need them. Now, Monica, tell me, what are your future goals and aspirations? This sounds like a job interview.
Oh yeah, almost, yeah. And I didn't
What are
attend
your
that in ages.
5-year goals?
Uh, well, in my professional life, I
Yeah.
think I call them dreams, not goals, because I'm a
Yeah.
dreamer. I've got two. One
Yeah.
would be to open big salon in place where I live. I live in tiny village in New Yorkshire. It's nothing here really. In our village, we've got two pubs, nothing else, no shop, nothing.
Oh.
So yeah, that's gonna be a miracle if that can happen. But I do believe in miracles, so
Yes.
you never know. I would like to have big salon with nail techs there with me and big amazing team. That's one dream.
Mm-hmm.
And the other dream, I mentioned that I would like to go back to education, to teaching other nail techs. And it is still somewhere in the back of my head, like helping other nail techs, not as a job, just as helping. And I think that's the part of it which I like, but then do it in big scale. It was, like I said, it was really tiring. So I would like to go back to it if something gonna change in the industry.
Yeah.
Because I am very passionate about chemistry of the products, about hygiene, which is a huge thing for me. And everybody think I'm
So
crazy,
important.
but I am a little bit. So yeah, if something gonna change slightly, and I believe that it will, then I would like to run big teaching academy and help other nail techs.
It's all about giving back, right? Because you're going full circle.
It is. Yeah. And like I said, I was given so many opportunities in my life, which I'm so grateful for. Yeah. Every kind person, every kind educator. Yeah. That's like tattoo on my body, you know. It's there and it's always going to be with me.
Yeah. And how does your family feel about this? Are they like, yeah, go for it, Monica?
Oh yeah, now they love it. Beginnings weren't so beautiful when I started doing nails. Bear in mind, it was 24 years ago. I started with liquid and powder. Monomer then smelled like a gas. It was really strong. So my mother hated it with passion.
Oh my God.
But now, yes, she's very supporting and they all love it. They always very excited for me. So I always call them with every update and video and photo and they are.
I love it. I love that support. I think support is so important when you're competing, and just being in the industry as well. Having that support helps you move along so much nicer. Okay, are you ready for the big finale question? Are you ready? Do you want to
give it to me? I'm ready. Come on.
I love it. Now, Monika Kupień, tell me, why should you win the World Star Nail Artist competition?
Oh my goodness, that's the tough one. And very unfair question.
You said.
Well, I think I would like to inspire people. And like I said before, I would like to give back as well. And WSNA is amazing platform to then do it, you know, to be seen and inspire other people. I think that's the biggest thing. And of course, yes, everybody wants to win, but exactly what we're going to do after that's what counts. Will you just going to win and going to put trophy on the shelf and you're going to count them, or will you going to do something about it? And because it's very different competition, it's not, you know, like normal competition. It is a big platform where I could help other people, which I would love. And I want to go to scratch party. And if I want to win, I won't go to scratch party. I even choose my dress.
You did? Oh my gosh. Well, you're going to have to show me what dress. I need to know, because I'm hoping to go to the scratch party too.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That is so well said. And I think that's what being a champion is all about. So thank you so much for sharing your insight with us today. And thank you for spending time with us. I loved hearing all about. Yeah, of course. I love hearing all about your stories.
About your podcasts, as you know, because I studied a little bit online and I commented a few times. Yeah, these podcasts are amazing. and they
No,
are
we
very
love
helpful
that.
for all of us.
I sure hope so. That's our goal. Our goal for the podcast is to help the contestants moving on, and hopefully we'll share some, tips and tricks in the competition. So, great stories, a fabulous win for your first week. I
Thank you.
can't wait to see what you come up with for week 2 and 3. It's going to be so exciting. I love getting to know you, and I hope we get to see each other again. Okay.
I'm sure we will.
We better. Now tell the people of the interwebs, if they want to stalk you, how can they follow your journey? Who do they have to follow?
It's monika.kupień on the Instagram and just Monika Kupień on the Facebook.
Amazing. Thank you. Oh, and I'll be sure to include that in our description as well.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Thanks, Monika.
Thank you.
Okay, so we will be doing more contestant interviews, so be sure to let us know who you want to see on the show next. All right? As always, we would love your support. These contestants need it. Vote for your favorite nail artist and help send them to the finale by voting at www.scratchmagazine.co.uk/WSNA. And be sure to follow us on all your social media platforms at Scratch Magazine, at CND World, and at Beyond the Brush _podcast to stay up to date on all things WSNA. And that's it for us today. We will catch you on the next one. Bye.